Good morning. So this is my first drawing video that I'm going to share. I'm hoping to do a bunch of these as time allows over the next couple of weeks while everyone's stuck at home. So this morning, I think I'm going to start by drawing, well, first I'm going to start with a shape. So it's kind of a bean shape, looks like. And I'm not sure where this is going to go yet, but let's find out. All right, here's that I'm drawing a mouth, so just going to go with that. Looks like a fairly happy mouth at this point, but you never know where things are going to go. Looks like it needs a hand over here, and this guy's got some big claws, so maybe we're going towards drawing a monster. And there's his other arm. All right, so let's bring his other arm over here. I'll give him some claws on this side, and his arm's going up this way. And as you can see, sometimes I change my mind where things are going to be, and that's entirely up to me and entirely up to you when you're drawing what you'd like to draw. All right, so even though he's got a big smile, let's give him some pointy teeth. I'll give him some very, very, very pointy teeth, and some on the bottom too. All right, there we go. And let's give him a tongue back behind those teeth. And the other side of his mouth, and maybe there's a couple of teeth showing on the other side too. All right, we'll do more detail on those later. All right, so let's give him a cheek up here. He needs some eyes, so we'll give him an eye right here and another eye over there. And we'll put the cheek in front of that. Let's give him some eyebrows. Since he's a monster, we'll give him some angry eyebrows. And here we go. Now, I hope you guys are able to hear me all right. I'm testing out this new rig I've got where I've got my phone above my head so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to keep talking and hope when I listen back to this that you guys can hear it okay. All right, there's the top of his head. I'm going to give him some spikes on top of his head, because why not? Now, after I'm done uploading this video, I'm also going to upload this as a coloring page so you guys can have some fun coloring this guy in. All right, so we got his head pretty much done at this point. Maybe he needs a nose right there. We'll give him kind of a, I don't know, kind of a cat nose. Why not? And now he needs some feet, so let's give him some feet over here. There's his thigh and his calf, and let's give him sort of cat-like feet. With little claws down there. And then he needs another foot over here. So here's his other thigh. And 3 toes over here. And a lot of this is just roughing stuff in and filling stuff out until you get it where you like. All right. And then I think he needs needs one last thing. He needs a tail. So we're going to give him kind of a long tail, kind of like a lion tail. Big puff of fur on the end. So there we go. He's pretty cool looking. And I think now I'm going to go to ink. And that's not the marker I wanted. Thought I put everything in order. Here we go. Grabbed the wrong one. First sip of coffee. And here we go. All right, so we'll start around here. And we're going to make them a little bit furrier than the pencil lines indicate. So we're just going to add fur texture. And here's his eyelid. And his cheeks have fur too. And his nose. And here's his other eyelid. And some more fur over here. So, all right, now his nose. Sometimes rather than doing a solid line, it helps to just do a couple of dots to indicate where the lines would be. And here's some more fur on his brow. And the spike is coming out of his fur. Now all the pencil lines I'm going to erase. That's why I drew so lightly before. And another spike over here. And some fur on his back. And again, I'm not going to go highly detailed on this guy because he is going to be a coloring page. So I've got to give you some places to put the color. All right, so here's his lower lip. Going up into his upper lip. And then we'll give him this, we'll start filling in his teeth. And I'm going to give him some gums here, because something's got to hold those teeth in. And again, you don't have to put your ink lines in exactly the same place as your pencil lines. You're completely free to do whatever you want. And there's one tooth and another tooth. So like I was saying, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a bunch of these videos and post them on my website, on YouTube, and other places. And I'm going to make coloring pages available. And I'm going to do monsters, I'm going to do aliens, I'm going to do animals, you know, cute things, funny things, whatever I feel like doing. And maybe I'll even take some suggestions if you guys have any questions. You can see my my email address on most of my, you know, it's on my website and in a lot of places. And you can send me questions, maybe make some requests. The other cool thing is I'm going to be posting some videos of me reading my books soon. I got permission from my publisher, and I am going to read a bunch of my books online. I know a lot of other great authors. Sorry, I didn't mean to say I'm a great author. I just meant there are great authors out there. But anyway, are reading their books and doing all kinds of activities. So everyone's kind of coming together and doing some fun stuff while everybody is stuck at home. So there's some fur on his belly, and here's his leg fur. And we'll come down here and draw the claws first, and then fill in around them. And here's his other leg over here. So sometimes I like doing drawings just with pencil, and sometimes I like inking, and today I chose a thicker marker than I usually use, but really it all depends on you know, what you feel like your character should look like. And it's entirely up to you. Okay, so let's get this arm over here. All right, good. And let's do this tail. I'm going to be very curious to see how this all looks in the end, because this is the first one of these I'm doing with my new rig, and I hope it's going to work out fine. Okay, so the puffy end of his tail needs longer fur. All right, and I'm just going to add a few shading lines here and there where I feel like they're needed. Oh, and he needs some pupils. Maybe I'll just leave those. Yeah, I'm not going to give him any pupils, because that'll be something that you guys can fill in when you're coloring. So you can give him cat eyes, or you can give him big round pupils, whatever you feel like he needs. All right. So there he is. And I'm just going to erase the pencil lines with my big white eraser, my big Staedtler Mars eraser that I've had for 100 years. Now you have to be careful to make sure you're erasing where the ink is already dry. If you start erasing too quickly, you get big smudges. All right. And here we go. So enjoy coloring this guy, and tune in for more drawing soon.